Welcome to your Capricorn horoscopes for the week of the 5th through the 11th of May 2024. And we're going to kick off this horoscope with an apology because, yes, there was no horoscopes last week. The week before was brutal with a capital B. It was exhausting. I just didn't have it in me. I'm so sorry, you guys. I hope you can forgive me. If you can't, that's okay. I understand. But yeah. There are times, and you guys being Capricorns, what's funny is I'm sitting here and I'm saying this, and what I'm hearing in as a Capricorn response is really you couldn't get your beep together, girl. No, I couldn't. And you know what? Sometimes you guys can't either, and that's okay. I think we spend a lot of time beating ourselves up over what we can and can't get done. And to be honest with you, I did a little bit of that, and then I said, you know what? No, I'm not doing this to myself anymore. It's a way I don't have the energy to waste to begin with. So I'm definitely not wasting what I have going on right now. Okay. I'm just going to put it that way. We have no planets in Capricorn this week. Pluto did go retrograde last week. The Mercury retrograde is over, including the shadow period as of last week, too, which is good. But I mention Pluto only because it's on the cusp and it has been for a while. But Pluto's retrograde, it's only 2 degrees in Aquarius, which means it's going to, if not come all the way into Capricorn, at least hit that cusp of Capricorn here in the next couple of months or so. But we're not going to worry about Pluto today because we have Ceres influencing Capricorn, and Capricorn's focus is on your day-to-day schedule. And Ceres is the great mother. So it's all about nurturing, it's that maternal influence. And really, I've talked a lot about in the last few weeks self-care being very important and nurturing yourself and providing that nurturing that you provide to everybody around you to yourself as being a very important thing. It is. But this week, I'd like to talk more about nurturing your schedule. I know that sounds kind of weird, okay? But hear me out. The Capricorn brain is pretty black and white. We're going to put these things in here because they need to get done. And we're putting these things on our schedule to make sure that they get done. Nurturing your schedule is actually really taking a look at your schedule and making sure that, yes, there is time for you in there, obviously, rest time, self-care time, things like that. But also, making sure that your schedule is not just full of things I need to do. Your day, your week, your month really needs to have kind of a balance in there. And while I do get that Capricorns love to work, almost every Capricorn I've ever known loves to work, that's fine. But you got to have a little bit of something different in there to break things up because even Capricorns get burnt out. Okay. I know you'd never admit it to anybody in your whole entire life, but it's true. Even Capricorns get burnt out from time to time. So it's really important to make sure that you have a balance in your schedule. And that's where nurturing your schedule comes in. Making sure that you have rest time, time to rest, time to play, and time to work. The trifecta is really, really important. I always, in fact, it was a couple of years ago, I was talking to another Aquarius friend of mine who said that was her mantra for the year. We were at the end of the year ready to go into, I think, 2023 or something like that. And she says, that is my mantra for the year: work, rest, play. And I thought, ah, mind blown. Because you always think I need a good balance of work and rest. Play doesn't come into it, but playtime is really important. It changes all of the energy that you're putting into everything around you by giving yourself that break and that silly time, that time to just be irresponsible a little bit. We all need to be irresponsible from time to time. I mean, obviously, detrimental irresponsibility, no, we don't want that. But a little bit doesn't hurt. You know, one of my favorite things when my kids became adults was instead of being the adult and the mom and saying, don't do this and do that and mind yourself in the store and be a good little child. Now I can be irresponsible because they're responsible for themselves, right? So instead of we need to be responsible in the store, we can be silly in the store instead, and it takes that shopping to a whole new level now. We're not just shopping because this is what has to be done. Let's just be silly. Let's just play games. Let's just hide from each other in the store and, play hide and seek, whatever. That it connects us to our inner child, and it is so important to connect to that inner child. And it's really important for Capricorns because I feel like Capricorns are so serious and so focused on their responsibilities so much they forget to connect with that inner child. And that really is a shame because he or she would really love to play with you. Think about it that way. So that's what I have for you guys this week. I'm Melissa Bruce, the Heavy Metal Psychic. I will see you guys next week. Make sure you guys make it a great week with some playtime and all kinds of fun stuff to help you get through your responsibilities. And I will see you next week. Make it a great one.